So starting in your child's pose. Take your knees as wide as you need to so you can really slide your torso down and through. Spread your fingers and actively press each fingertip down into your mat. Send your inhale between your shoulder blades, let your back body rise. Big breath out to firmly press down into your mat, encouraging the shoulder blades away from your spine. Inhale to expand. Exhale to deepen. Walk both hands over to the right, left fingertips reach a little bit further forward. Keep your hands glued onto the floor. Pull your rib cage towards the left. Deep breath in to open up left side rib cage. Exhale, keep your hands glued where they are, and another gentle tug, rolling that left shoulder down and away from your ear. You should feel this all the way down the left side of your torso. Walk over towards your left, right fingertips reach. Create the longest line that you can between middle finger and right hip bone. Deep breath in, a little expansion. Exhale to move a little deeper into the stretch. Come back into center. Round and curl up. Tabletop. Tuck your toes, float your knees just an inch off the floor. Make sure you don't let your belly spill. Pubic bone to belly button, and then press away from your hands to squeeze upper ribs in. Wake up the backs of your legs, muscle hugs bone. Elbows wrap back, arms hug center. Press each fingertip down into your mat, so there's not so much weight in the heels of your hands. For 3. Keep moving pubic bone towards belly button, long, low back. 2, up and back, downward facing dog. Readjust your stance, take up a little bit more space. As you inhale, lift up high to the tiptoes. Draw both heels over to the right, bend your knees. So again, left side torso stretch. Squeeze right shoulder and right hip closer together. Inhale, high to tiptoes, heels to the left. Keep pressing your chest back, keep your hips high. Inhale, high to tiptoes. Roll your sit bones high, melt your heart low. And then start to soften your knees. Turbo dog, relax your neck, elbows wrap down, arms hug in. Press forward, high plank and hold. Hips and shoulders, same height, feel it. 3, 2. Wake everything up. Inward rotate through those thighs. Inner thigh lifts up, outer thigh wraps down. Pubic bone to belly button. Elbows wrap back, arms hug in towards one another. And then press down to go up. 3. Still holding it. Everything is on, it's all working. 2. Slide back. Down dog. Right leg to the sky, breathe in. Bend the top knee, open up your hip. Take a second, feel around. You can bend the bottom knee a little more. You can make big circles at the top half. Whatever feels right and good here. Knee to floor, right underneath your hip. Left toes float back behind you. Look forward, lean in, forward and down. 3, 2, Good. Last one, chin tap. Lift up, kick your right foot off of your mat, left hand to the sky. Bend the top knee in and grab on, squeezing heel to bum. Inhale, press out of the floor. Exhale, rotate your heart to the sky. You can stay here in the hip flexor stretch. If you would like to add it in, you can either grab onto the top of your shin, pull it in, or you kick your foot forward in front of you, grab onto your big toes, and pull that left leg all the way up to the sky, pressing your toes up to lengthen up and out of left shoulder. For 3, 2, left foot to the top of your mat. Shift the weight back and flex, half splits. Roll your sit bones high, melt your heart low. Turn the toes out. And back in. Take it forward into your left knee. Just let your hips melt down towards the floor. We step back, down dog. Deep breath in. Big breath out. Shift back forward, high plank and hold. Find it, set the foundation. Elbows wrap back, arms hug in. Everything awake. Check in from the ground up. So what's connected to the floor? What do you feel? Your fingertips, your toes. Travel your awareness up your arms, elbows wrap towards the back of the mat. Elbow creases shift forward, arms hug in. Make sure you're squeezing those thighs. You're using the bigger muscle groups of the body to support the whole. Slide back, down dog. Left leg to the sky. Bend the top knee, open up your hip. Inhale, knee goes higher. Exhale, foot falls heavier. Left knee to the floor. Right toes reach back behind you. Look forward, we lean in for 3. And up. 2. And up. Last one, chin tap. And up. Kick the left foot off your mat. Open up to face the right side. Bend the top knee in and grab on. So either heel squeezing to bum, drawing that knee back. I find if I let my knee fall a little closer towards the floor, I get a deeper stretch through the hip flexor and like my psoas muscle. Try it on, see how that feels for you if you like. Where you're catching the shin or the big toe. Toe to sky, lots of legs. Right foot to the top of your mat. Shift your weight back and flex. You readjust your stance if you need to. Always remember, you're never really stuck where you are. You can always pick it up and readjust, realign. Shift it forward into your right knee. Just let those hips sink. Get into the front of that left side hip flexor. We go back, down dog. Shift it forward, high plank. You drop your knees if you need to. Look forward, lean forward. Make sure you can do this clean on your knees before you attempt with knees floating. Please, please, please. Forward and down. Sophia, higher, too low. 3, 2, pause in 90, shift forward, press forward. Up and back, high plank to down dog. Walk your hands to meet your feet, very back edge of your mat. Take a forward fold. Any arm variation you like, behind your head for a deeper spine stretch, behind your back for a shoulder stretch. Leapfrogs, handstand, if you like. Bend your knees, head and hands stay heavy, slowly roll. When you get to the top, shoulders up, back, down. Deep breath in, reach up and look up, big stretch, maybe a little back bend at the top if it feels nice. Don't sink into your low back, lift and rise out of it. Pubic bone to belly button, breaks for the low back. Swan dive all the way down. Halfway lift, deep breath in, shoulder blades squeeze, collarbones wide. Exhale, release. Again, halfway lift, flat spine. Make sure you're not locking out those knees and your spine isn't rounded. Press away from those shins and release. Last one, halfway lift. Forward fold. Walk it back out, downward facing dog. As you inhale, move forward, high plank. Chaturanga, low plank. Inhale, up dog, first one. Exhale, down dog. Walk your feet to meet your hands, very tip-top edge of your mat. Big toe mounds touch, heels have some space. Halfway lift, flat spine. Exhale to fold. Bend your knees, head and hands stay heavy. And you roll up to stand, top of your mat. When you get to the top, shoulders up, back and down. Palms face forward, close your eyes. Take a second to drop whatever your mind has brought in. Come back to just what is here and now. What can you feel? What's tangible? Temperature of your surroundings, of your breath, texture of your mat underneath your feet. For this next hour, you just let everything else fall away. Just this, just now. Put the rest of it on a shelf just for a minute. Remind yourself of what you want, of what you need. Set an intention. Okay, deep breath in. Reach up, look up, big stretch. Call it in. Exhale, fold all the way down. Halfway lift, inhale. Hands to the floor, step back, high plank. Drop the knees, chaturanga, low plank. 90 degrees only, no lower. You can be above it, but not below it. Inhale up. Exhale back. One breath in. One breath out. Inhale high to tiptoes. Look forward, bend your knees. Walk or jump to the top. Ooh, halfway lift. Forward folds. Inhale all the way up to stand, flat spine. Reach up, look up, maybe a back bend at the top. Exhale to fold all the way down. Halfway lift. Hands to the floor, step back. Opposite foot. Do you remember which one you always like to step back with? High plank to low. Inhale up. Exhale back. One breath in. One breath out. High to tiptoes. Look forward. Bend your knees. Walk or jump. Tailbone high when you jump. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Inhale, reach up, look up. Maybe go back. Fold through center, all the way down. Halfway lift. Hands to the floor, step back, high plank. Low plank. Inhale up. Exhale back. One breath in. One breath out. High to tiptoes, look forward, bend your knees, walk or jump to the top. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Right to Utkatasana this time. We sit in it. We get lower. Draw back. We get lower. Try to pull your knees on top of your ankles. Press to the heels. Inhale to stand. Exhale to fold. Halfway lift. Hands to the mat. Step back with the opposite foot that you did last time. Do you remember? Are you paying attention? Inhale up. Are you really here? Exhale back. Or are you going through the motions? Right leg to the sky. Breathe in. Right foot steps through between your hands. Skandasana, back in the mat. You don't have to go so deep into this one. We're still getting into it. Feel it out. Up to you. You don't have to go all the way low.